wouldn't really trust anything that they put on paper because they had neutrality in their constitution. This was by law, and
Yeah.
the Ukrainians could just change it. I think they would rather have a treaty with the United States, something more solid. But we now get this news coming out from that Washington believes that we're close to a deal between the United States and Russia. Meanwhile, we hear from the Russian side that whatever talks or amendments the United States did to the deal after meeting with the Europeans and the Ukrainians, guaranteed they would be even further away from a deal. So
Right.
the Americans suggest we're getting closer to deal. The Russians saying we're moving further away from one. How are you assessing this? Is this they don't know what they're talking about, or is this about managing the media? Or it's normal negotiations, it seems.
Yeah, I'm fond of quoting Ray McGovern on this. Ray spent many years smack dab in the middle of the CIA's analysis of Russia, then Soviet Union. But he said, "Hey, listen to what the Russians say, and then watch what they do." Well, the Russians they've not been unambiguous. They've not been trying to muddy the water. They've been very, very clear about what their position is. And the West, instead of accepting that, keeps trying to redefine it into things that fit in with our own narrow objectives. I continue to maintain that there is not a sincere desire on the part of anyone in the leadership positions in Europe or the United States that want to have a normal relationship with Russia, one based on mutual respect, one that is based upon economic cooperation and collaboration. Instead, the ultimate objective of the United States remains the subjugation of Russia, using Russia then as a tool to go after China and constrain China. And while that has been the stated goal of the United States, and it was established in the Rand Corporation documents on this subject in particular, the facts on the ground, particularly with respect to China's development and its economic power, it's surpassing the United States in almost every industrial capability. Its control of key supply chains, and the partnership now, an economic, political, military partnership with Russia that is not temporary. This is not a one-night stand between Russia and China. They've decided to get married.